Okay. There was a camper and a tent when I got here. The people at the camper were up there still, but nobody's been at that tent since I got here, and there's still, last I looked, there's nobody up there. Now I think I know why. Holy crap. The tent, I'm having to use my hand to hold the side off because it's like blowing like crazy. It is really bad out there. If I would have known that the storm I saw building and coming, I'd have known it was going to be this bad, I'd have tried to find a motel somewhere. This is scary as crap. Lightning all around, strong wind, pouring rain. It's hitting so hard that I can feel it squeezing through the tent and getting me all wet. Man, I wish I'd have just, if I'd have known, I would have got it. Oh, damn. Holy crap. Dang it. Holy cow, it's like ready to collapse here. I was trying to hold it with my hand there. It was just blowing on me so hard. It's like freaking tornado weather or something. If I would have known this, I would have got a motel. I wish I'd have thought about looking up. Ah, God, I can't hardly hold this. I wish I'd have thought about checking the weather, but I'm not used to this kind of weather. This is really scary. I hope this passes fast. God, I wish I was in a motel. This is nuts. This tent sucks dog crap. It won't hold up. It's not very strong. It's blowing all over. The walls want to collapse. It's lightning. I'm sitting here and I'm like, oh man, thank you, Lord, for watching over me and protecting me and keeping me safe. This is scary. Oh, well, there it goes, dang it. Stupid roof just collapsed on me. The whole thing is just falling apart on me. Dang it. Dang it, dang it, dang it. Well, I can't get it from inside. Holy crap. You gotta get this from outside, and I can't get out there. I can't get out of the damn tent. Wrapped up in here like a freaking cocoon. Alright. I wish I'd have got a freaking motel. Holy crap. This is like, I can't even hold this. Oh. Okay, I don't know if there's a tornado going on out there or what, but holy crap, I am getting soaked and it's ripping this wind and ripping this tent apart. I wish this would just pass overhead. This is crazy. I can barely hold this thing. I'm trying to hold this thing off my face because the whole thing collapsed. It's blowing like the son of a bitch and my hands are cramped and my arms are sore and I'm getting soaked. Alright, this is horse crap. I wish that storm would just go overhead and get out of here. And not over, it's like I wish it would just pass. I wish it was done. This is scary. Lord, thank you for your angels watching over me. This whole thing collapsed on me. I'm only able to hold it up with my hand, trying to hold it because it's like falling on me and blowing like crazy. Must have tore a hole in the side of the tent because it's raining through there like crazy. My pajamas are soaked, my legs are soaked. It didn't look like it looked like there might be some rain, but it didn't look like big. It didn't look like it was going to keep on lasting. I thought it was just going to, if anything, just go and then it'd be done real quick. But it's been going on for a while now. And then finally the tent just collapsed on top of me. I'm trying to hold it up with my hand. I'm getting soaked. I thought this thing was going to blow away like a sail and take me flying through the air with it. It sounds like a train out there. I hope it's not a tornado anywhere around here and take me flying here in a minute. Everything is like just a mess. Everything's flying all over. I can barely hold this thing. I'm almost ready to get out of here and go underneath the picnic table or something. Oh, this is not cool. You get the idea. I'm holding on to the wall, trying to stop it from falling on me. It's just like Oh man, the whole tent is just like demolished. I think when I'm done, I don't know, man, this tent just sucks.
Well, hey Motor Warriors. I am here at this lovely park in Ainsworth, Nebraska. And I got here kind of late yesterday. And I was so tired. And I thought I'd just set up my tent. I have a tent that I sleep in, but it's so low it's hard to get dressed in, so I ended up getting one. I call it the Genie. So I get in Genie, and then it looks like the tent from I Dream of Jeannie, sort of, you know, that style. And so I use that one to get dressed in and stuff. Well, had everything set up, laid down, really dog tired, started to fall asleep, and then all of a sudden the wind started picking up and the lightning started flashing, and then came the rain. And then I'm holding the wall trying to stop the thing from collapsing. The tent collapses, lands on my face. Now there's lightning so severe it's like it lights up really bright and then bang really fast, meaning the lightning is hitting really close. And that is what's left of my tents. And what happened is the flood started coming in. There's still water up in here in spots. I don't know if this will pick it up. It's like soaking wet now. But as I'm laying in bed, I end up, you know, having the water start filling up in my tent. I'm like, what is going on, man? This is crazy. And I felt the floor and it felt wet, but it was smushing like it was on a waterbed. And it kept filling up, filling up. Next thing I know, there's several inches of water in the tent. So I like, man, and I saw the small door open on that building up there. And I don't know what that was, but you know, it's like a, well, I do now, but it's a maintenance shed. And the guy was sitting by the door waiting for the storm to stop so that he could go home without getting, you know, golf ball size hail, you know, breaking his windshield or denting up his car. So I went up there and he let me stay up in there talking to him for the night. And then I was drenched. I still am wearing my pajamas because everything is soaking wet. But, and going back and forth, there's a little bit of a slope that you don't really see, but when you're walking it, you can tell, especially when your knee's sore. But this is a mess. Look at that. That's the inside of my tent, and you can see the puddles of water. That's supposed to be under the tent. But this little thing right here, that's a kneeling pad, and it was inside the tent. But this area was all filled with water. When I got up out of the tent, I stepped and it went up over my ankle. So there had to be a good 3 to 4 inches of rain inside my tent and all around this whole area here. But now that the sun's out and it's a new day, campers are actually coming in. I think they might have been here and then left. And there's the few motels that are in this area were booked. And there's one that they had one room left and they were going to rent it out for $1,000 a night. This is Ainsworth, Nebraska. I mean, really $1,000 a night? But anyway. But the guy was really nice, and it's not their fault. I mean, storms happen, right? And this ground is packed really, really hard, so it couldn't soak down fast enough. But now it's, I forget what time it is. My watch is buried in there. But it's, I don't know, probably like 7:30, 8 o'clock or something. And this was all standing water, and maybe you can tell or not, I don't know, but this was like, there's a dip in here. But this whole area has several inches of water in it. And if you can see over there by that pole right there, I don't know if you can see that, but that's all water there too. The ground was all, you know, wet and whatever. So now I get to try and pack all this stuff up. It's gonna be wet. I don't know, I don't like putting stuff away wet, but You know, if I wait until it dries up, I'll be here a long time. But I need to get to the laundromat and rewash my clothes because there was a weird smell to the water. Now I smell funny. And I'm not a fan of running around in pajamas. But anyway, like I said, it's a nice park. It's just too bad that it came, you know, pouring rain the day I was here. I don't know what those things are, some kind of game thing, but that's pretty cool. They got a track, you know, baseball field or whatever, and tennis courts and whatever. It's a nice park, you know, for a city this size with really, you know, very little for money in a budget to do something like this. Ainsville really did a good job, and they should be proud of this park. Like I said, it's not their fault that, you know, a flash flood thing came through. So, and the guy up there, he's the one, I don't think I ever even asked him his name, but he's the one that let me come up there and stay. And then he actually left this morning and went home, and he was checking on his own house to see if it was flooded out. And so he went home for a few hours, and he said that I could stay inside there. So I went in there, and you know, he told me I could lock the door, you know, so nobody bothered me or freaked me out, or I'd freak them out. And so I locked the door, and then I sat there in the chair just shivering all night long. I was so cold. And then I heard the door unlock. He came in, a real nice guy. He was going to check for laundromats in the area for me and whatever. But long boring video, I'm sure. If you lived it, you wouldn't have been so bored. But it's like everything's soaked. I got to figure out what I'm going to do with all this. But anyway, Motor Warriors, the unexpected things that can happen when you're camping and, you know, on a motorcycle. No place I can go sit inside and lay in my seat of my car and start it up and warm up or anything like that. But anyway, remember, live your life with the heart of a Viking warrior. Bye for now.